Hi guys, today's video is a Paranorman inspired video. Paranorman is one of my favourite Halloween films. When I saw this light in the movie, I knew I had to make it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So for this project you will need some balloons, a brain jelly mould, some balsa wood, some masking tape, some craft PVA glue, red, green and black paint, some newspapers, and a hot glue gun. So to make the paper mache you will need equal parts of PVA glue and water. Mix the glue and water together until they are fully combined. To keep the balloon still, I'm using a roll of duct tape. Take strips of newspaper and dip them into the glue and water and paste onto your balloon. I let mine dry for at least 3 days. Very carefully cut a ping pong ball in half to create 2 eyes for your zombie. After I cut them in half, I sprayed them white with spray paint. Then I took a black paint and drew the pupils of the eyes on. Then I took a red paint with a small brush and drew the veins of the eyes on. To create the zombie teeth, I took balsa wood and drew on teeth-like shapes. Then I cut them out with my X-Acto knife and sprayed them white to make them look like real teeth. Once your paper mache has fully hardened, cut the stem of the balloon, releasing the air from inside. Then find the top of your paper mache balloon and cut into it so we can place the brain into it afterwards. Don't forget to peel away the balloon from the paper mache wall. Once you have done that, trace around your eyeballs so you can cut out holes for them. Using my X-Acto knife, I'm just cutting out the holes for my eyeballs. To create eyebrows, roll up some newspaper into a thin tube and secure it with masking tape. Take your scissors and cut the ends of the brows into a point. Glue them above your eye sockets using a hot glue gun. After you've done all of those steps, you can paint your zombie head green. I applied 2 to 3 coats of paint. Once the paint is dry, take the brain mould and place it upside down into the hole in the top of the head. Mark where you need to cut your brain mould and cut it. I sprayed my brain mould a bright orange colour. This is optional. While my brain dried, I decided to put the features onto my zombie. So I applied hot glue to the rims of the eyes, and from the back I pushed them through to the front of the head, making sure they were secure. Next I applied hot glue to the bottom of each tooth and stuck them on in a distorted order. I took some black paint and painted on 2 nostril shapes for its nose. I also added black paint under the eyebrows to create dimension. For the final step, add hot glue all along the top of the open head and secure your brain on top of the head. And there you have your DIY paranormal inspired zombie head. I really love this DIY and I think it's great for Halloween. So if you're going to recreate this, I would love to see it. So on Instagram, use the hashtag D.I.Y'S with Yui and I'll be sure to see them and like them.
I finally came to love you.